Hey everybody, this is Rob from The Quest for Groove, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play reggae on a pad controller. Okay, let's start off with a little demonstration. Alright, so the backing track that I played the demo on, I've made that available for you guys to download. And I've made 4 versions, one with a metronome on every beat, like tick, tick, fast one. Then one metronome halftime, one metronome halftime on the afterbeat, which means that it's together with the guitar. And one without a metronome altogether. It just counts off and then there's no metronome. So there's 4 jam tracks that you can use to play along to when you're practicing this reggae groove. Okay, so before we get to the actual reggae beat, there's a little exercise that you have to do as a little preliminary work. Turn off the sound of your pad controller, just no sound at all. Just take 2 pads, doesn't matter which ones, and you have to be able to do this. So you count to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you play a little swing feel with your left hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. From that pattern, you have to move into a triplet feel between your 2 hands. And that sounds something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. So what happens if you make this switch, the 1, 2, 3, 4 just keeps going, but instead of playing 1, 2, 3, 4 with just your right hand, you switch from left to right between the beats. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. Okay, so if you turn on the sound and you would do this on your hi-hats, right, you get 1, 2, 4, something like that, right? Okay, so once you're comfortable with that, you can move on to placing different accents on the 2 patterns. So the main pattern actually has an accent on the 4E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, E1, 2, 3, 4, E. And you can also give that a little extra by actually playing the 4E on the open hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And the triplet pattern actually has accents on every left-hand note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Those are the 2 accents of the pattern. And once you've got that down, you can move on to playing the real beat. And the only thing you have to do is add a few fingers here and there, but you've got the basics, you've got them down already. You start with the first hi-hat pattern. And then on the 3, you hit the hi-hat, the side stick, and the kick at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So from the main pattern, we're gonna briefly switch to that triplet feel. And we're not going to play the entire bar. I never do that. You just play the first 2 beats. So 1, 2, 3. And there, the normal pattern starts again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now you've basically got the entire pattern down. So what you can do when switching to the triplet pattern, you can, instead of switching to a hi-hat, you can switch to a side stick. And then it sounds something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. something like that, right? A little thing you can do now is you can leave out the one, you know, the one drop, famous thing in reggae music. So after switching to that triplet thing, you leave the one completely empty. You don't play anything like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And you can also do this without switching to the triplet. You can also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Right? It's fine. Just leaving out the one actually makes the whole thing sound super reggae-like. All right, so what we got now is the basic reggae groove. Switching to the triplets, and then leaving out the one. We're almost there. One extra thing you can do is hit a crash on the 4. That's also super reggae style. So you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. By the way, don't do this all the time, right? If you play reggae, you have to kind of cool it a little bit. Don't go and crash on every 4 and play the triplet switch every bar or something. This is just to demonstrate how to play reggae, but you know, you can also just cruise along for half a minute before doing one of these tricks that I'm explaining to you right now. Okay, so the final thing for hardcore finger drummers is this fill. That one. That's quite a difficult one, and I'm going to try and explain it to you. The first thing you have to do is make sure you set up your snare to a shallow rim shot. This thing, both snare pads. That's this typical reggae thing, right? If you do a little roll, it's really this reggae sound. It doesn't work with a normal snare. Okay, the first thing you do when learning this fill is turn off the sound and get a little grasp on the underlying rhythmic structure of this fill. So you just take 2 pads and you play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, just like in the beginning. And then what we're going to do is we're going to double tap with our left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1 and a 2. Da, 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 da. Let me demonstrate what that sounds like with sound. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like that. And now we're going to divide this across different pads. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That's the pattern. So becomes and there you have it. See? So if you speed that up, it sounds really awesome. Okay, so when you're practicing all this, keep in mind that learning to play reggae is not easy, and you should really invest time in every step of the process. So when you're not able to do the first thing that I explained, just switching from a swing feel into a triplet feel, when you're not capable of doing that, then you have to work on that first before moving on, because the reggae groove will just not sound right if you're not capable of doing that. And there's no shame in spending a few weeks on every step of the process. All right, good luck practicing, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye.